Yeah, we face Chippa United on the back of a defeat. We haven't felt like this in a very long time. The mood is extremely somber. There's of course a feeling of unhappiness in and around the workspace, but it's okay. This is how we have to test our resolve. This is how we have to test our mental fortitude. Where are we? Can we bounce back? Because it's not in failing that you are tested. It's in how do you react after the failure, after the fall, and how quickly do you get up and arrest the situation. And that's what we've got to do. We've got to arrest the situation, feel the pain. The pain is good because the pain drives you to not want to be in that space again. So we try to work and we move and focus on the next one. Yeah, preparing for Chippa is very, very difficult. Very difficult in this point in time because of the change in leadership, the change in the technical direction from a coaching perspective, and the coach in charge at this moment in time. We don't know much about him. We can't even profile his games except for his stint in the MDC. But the reality is, we still have a responsibility to do our work, and we have to do our work, and we can't complain. We still have to watch Chippa versus Pirates, Chippa versus Cape Town City, Chippa versus Richards Bay, and Chippa versus Amazulu, and make sure that we are ready. We watch their game against Maritzburg, and we've been very extensive because when you've lost a match, you then are driven to even dig even deeper and try to find and make sure you leave no stone unturned, and that's where we are with regards to Chippa. Short turnover period, and a lot of work to be done, and 6 games of Chippa. And in a moment where you are saying to yourself, you see different things under the previous coach, where players like Hanamup, the left back, invert. Sandile Mthethwa plays as a defensive midfielder in front of Nklapo, maybe, and Freddy Tsaviumva, and those are probably things that you are not going to see under the new leadership. Flexibility up front, where they've at times gone with a 4-4-2 and put Quem up front with Evan Gaaf to deal with the possibilities to have outlets and presence in and around the box. And then you have the two Moloisane boys who are quick and strong and very creative and arrive in the box to create possibilities to score. And then you ask yourself, while you are analyzing from a tactical perspective, do you think the schemes will be the same? The chances are no. Would there be a huge emphasis or overemphasis on build-up and ball retention? That the chances are no, but you still have to do the work because the universe responds to how much you give, how much you sacrifice, and how much you put into the sport. Because the game of football, at the end of the day, is still an old traditional game of football, and the values, unfortunately, that modern day society has of instant gratification, of disregarding process, are not values that are appreciated and recognized by football, and you still got to put in the hours. You got to work hard, because while you create that work ethic, you create a culture in the system and in the club that is heavily reliant on work, and that's where we are. We've got to match every single opponent now with commitment, desire, dedication, intensity. We have to have the right mental fortitude and approach to each and every single match to fight for every result. Because we approach the business end of the season, and the business end of the season means that you're playing games of consequence, and when you play games of consequence, talent alone is not enough.